Situation change. Oh boy, it's this place again. I cast my fishing rod to the murmuring of the cold river. They're not biting much today. All I've caught until now were small ones. They're threw back right away. Sometimes one of those small fish will go for the same bait a second time, and can't help but laugh about that. Though it's not really a laughing matter, they still haven't caught anything for dinner. Since it seems like Ran won't show up today either, this is going to be one boring afternoon. The beautiful red sunset is the only thing that's saving this night for me. Don't got a chance right now, so I hum a song. I don't got a choice right now, so I hum a song and focus on fishing. The sun is already setting, and if I haven't caught enough fish for dinner yet, it seems like Ran really won't come today. Don't tell me. Could it be that because of what happened between us, suddenly all the things we did on the night in the mating season spring up in my mind? Please don't mention it again! We didn't have a chance to meet each other after that night, yet for some reason I feel like I'll be really awkward when we do. Me being unable to hold back and forcing myself upon her, but I can't blame solely on the mating season. And she was actually inviting me to do so, which isn't like her at all. As I remember how good I felt on her night, a shiver runs from my ear to the tip of my tail, and the feeling of uneasiness engulfs me. It's not like we're lovers or anything. Just because we did that doesn't mean we're together or something like that. I don't even really know Ran. Rather than getting to know her feelings, I got to know her body first. Oh god, can you just please shut up about it? Sounds so... I shake my head wildly to make those thoughts stop. Sigh. I knew it, she really isn't going to come, is she? Get on my feet and get on my way home. After jumping over the stepping stones to the other side of the river, I turn around one more time and look back, but Ran isn't there after all. Time to drink a bit more water. Sorry. This has now become more of a challenge. This has become more of a challenge than just a let's play or let's read. So, good thing I have my steady 1.5 liter bottle of water right here. Anyways, as I continue down the road that leads back to the village, the fishing basket on my back, I suddenly hear Ran's voice behind me. Hey Ran. As I'm still thinking, this can't be. Hearing her unmistakable voice makes me so happy that I turn around with my arms melodramatically wide open. Oh my god, what's happening to her? What happened to her eyes? What happened to her eyes? Did she get possessed by a demon? Still gasping for breath, she suddenly jumps into my arms and squeezes herself against my chest. Oh, she's scared. What? How did it end up like this? Ran, what's the matter? I thought you wouldn't come today, you know. That made me a little... Please, hide me somewhere. She interrupts me and, while holding on tightly to the fur on my chest, begs me with a frightened face. What happened? Please, hurry. I can feel her shaking in my arms. What the hell is going on? Suddenly I hear loud voices from the direction of the flower field. She went that way! On the other side of the river! When she hears the voice, I can see her face turn white as a sheet. Her ears flap back against her head, and her tail winds tightly around her body. If we don't hurry, they will catch me. If we don't hurry, they will catch me. Alright. I have no idea what's going on, but Rand seems to be extremely scared. Hide her in the bushes next to me and act like nothing happened. So while the people I heard before appeared. Huh? What the hell? You're from Bastok, aren't you? Looks at me, still breathing heavily, kissing, start bending on their tail there from the path. Of course I am. Bastok is down this road after all, isn't it? Like I give a shit. Hey boss, we ain't got no time for this. Alright. Hey smartass, did you see a little girl come this way? A strange brat with a rag wrapped around her tail? Ah, that girl. She ran past me just a minute ago, I think. What? Which way did she go? I wonder, I think she went over there. Yeah, I'm sure she ran into the forest. Really? You're not shitting me, are you? Straptail that said that grabs me by the collar. I shake my head off and yell at him. So what if I'm lying? What other way could she go? If you go down this road, you'll be at Bastok. You think someone that ran away from Zapad could hide there? Besides, do you plan to search the village with that handful of guys? I point in the opposite direction of the bush and it's hiding me. As I said that. He's right, boss. There's no way she would try to hide in Bastok, right? We got a lot of people in Bastok that are short-tempered just like Theo. I heard that some strapped tilts were so insolent as to walk around in the village. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the living daylights out of them. Listening to his henchman, the leader of the group, wrinkles his forehead and looks at me. Guess you're right, smartass. Hey, 10, we'll search over there. Dude, it didn't seem like he believed me. He clicks his tongue and sends his henchmen into the forest. Then he looks back at me one last time before he too follows his man into the forest. As usual, the striped tails from the back got no manners at all. Disgusting. I'm against that whatever we got with them. But it's obvious why we hate them so much. Ren, you're gone. You can come out now. I say to Ren, who's hiding in the bushes after making sure that the striped tails are out of sight. The bush rustles and Ren comes crawling out of it, covered in leaves all over. Rick? You don't have to explain anything, right now? No. Anyways, let's get to my house. The striped tails won't come there and it's a little outside the village, so nobody's gonna find you there. I reach out for Rance, who's still staring at the ground, gloomily. Man, what a challenge. Also, if you want, burp counting. So it's kind of more interactive and just me talking the story. You can try to count how many times I burped. And if you're right, then you can go and buy a cookie for yourself. She looks up to me just for a moment, nods slightly, and takes my hand. I make our way back to my home, always watching out for a group of striped tails, even though I don't think they would be stupid enough to follow us to Bastok. But I wonder what Nap will say when I bring a girl from Zapad back home. Is this your house, Rick? Uh-huh. You can feel safe now that you're here. That's right, come with me for a moment. I've got to introduce you to my little brother. So say that I pull Ran with me into Nap's room. Nap, you got a moment? I say as I knock on his door before turning the knob. Big brother, welcome home, huh? Who's that girl behind you? He had noticed Ran, who was looking into his room from behind. She's a friend of mine. Some bad guys are looking for her right now, so I'm helping her out. As Nap hears that, he gets a serious look on his face. He beckons me to come closer. I tell Ran to wait a moment and go over to him. What's up, Nap? He still beckons me to come nearer. I lean down, my ears next to his mouth. He whispers into it. What do you mean looking for her? You see, when I came back from fishing, she was being followed and I saved her. Do you know her, big brother? Sure. We were acquaintances even before that. Where is she from? What's her name? Her name is Ran. A nice name, isn't it? And aside from that, I know nothing. You know nothing, you say? What if she's a criminal? What are we going to do then? We'd be guilty of complicity. You know that? You want to tell me Ran is a criminal? That's not what I'm saying, but big bro, do you have any proof that she's guiltless? No, I mean, it's best to ask her that directly, I think. In the end, we asked her to tell us her story. It's true that I don't know anything about her, and just like Nap said, it might be dangerous to hide her here. Once Nap and Ran introduced themselves to each other, I asked Ran about what happened. So Ran, why were those guys chasing you? They are the bad guys, aren't they? They look just like a typical gang of the bad guys. They sure had villain written on their foreheads in bold letters. Brother, don't put words in our mouth. And what happened? We would like you to explain. We would like you to explain us? What kind of grammar is that? Oh boy. I won't you say anything, Ran. Did you really commit some crime after all?